Charles IV.
Bora começar a gameplay então, segue sempre daquela fortalecida, vamos jogar mais uma livezinha marota aí de Kingdom Come Deliverance. Fala com a gente, liveão, segue aí pra fortalecer, vamos que vamos, nos continuando aí as aventuras do Henry. Bom, a gente veio aqui pra concluir a quest e falar com do ruína, informar o Bernard de destruição do acampamento. Não se esquecer de levar o porão. Então ele tá querendo essa torre aqui? Será que ele tá... Deixa eu amanhecer mais um pouco pra garantir, né? Que a gente não vai invadir e fazer merda. Pô, ele voltou lá pro campo lá. Bater um rango.
Taken care of the cut.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Pleased to hear it. I've had another report. Some folk were ambushed to the west of Ratai, on the hill across the river from the gap.
Understood.
Mas será que a gente consegue treinar com ele?
I have some.
Let's see. Bastards deserved it.
I'd like to.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have.
Eu não tenho a habilidade necessária, então.
Can you teach?
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have.
Ah, não dá pra me treinar ainda, então não tenho
I'll think it over.
a habilidade necessária ainda. Beleza. Tá bom, a gente fez essa daqui. Agora tá do outro lado. Bom, aqui se a gente for fazer essa do passarinho, eu acho que é ali, se eu não me engano. É, já vou fazer as duas, mas vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou aqui em LED, deixa eu chamar o cavalo pra gente ir mais rápido. Cá, Pegasus. E aí a gente vai pra lá pra concluir a outra quest. Cadê LED? É aqui, fazer um fast travel. Ixi, o cara brotou do nada. A missão, atividade. Eles estão aqui no moinho. E aí, Matthew?
How do you like it at the mill, Fritz? It's got to be better than the...
It's worse here than at Galax. There you could disappear without it.
But why would you want to disappear? Me?
No, he's not. But the local foreman is an
I'm not sure of that.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
Drown him?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement.
But how did you get out? I thought you couldn't...
I can't. They pulled me.
I see. Well, I...
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything.
What about the others at the mill?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter.
Do you think he's jealous? Is she...
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a pig.
And what do you want to do about it?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better.
So how do you plan on dealing with it?
Perhaps. But first...
And you think that will help?
Maybe.
Cara, os caras querem
he'll knock
surrar o
some
humano.
sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened.
That...
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win,
What?
we could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to...
I want to get...
Sir,
I'd like to...
first you have to...
Well... I still want... I spoke with him briefly and he doesn't...
Then you ought to try working with him. He's a sneaky bastard.
Who's Lawrence?
Aye, but at the neighbouring mill. They call him the Wren. Goodbye.
Falar com... Cadê o... Aqui. Matthew.
Greetings, Henry.
I've heard you don't have it...
So you spoke to Fritz then? I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from...
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the arse.
Always forcing you to work.
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth...
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have...
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a...
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them...
And you definitely don't...
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it.
Have you tried talking?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he...
And what do you want to do about
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working at a mill. But not with him around. It's unbearable.
Me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us.
Back then, making promises was enough.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously.
Fine.
Cara, eu vou ter que ajudar os caras de novo. Já arrumei o trampo pros caras, agora ainda tenho que
You don't
ajudar.
get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind. I'd like to ask...
Well, get a job here as a hand and you'll soon see. Good one. He keeps his eye on everything.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So, he's clumsy and arrogant.
Aye, but at least he could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No chance.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I want to...
You can't become a master.
Well,
Good luck then.
Cadê o Thomas?
Good health.
are you happy?
They're good carpenters, but someone...
Really?
Yes, yes. When I'm there with them,
I've heard.
I don't know what I'd do without Thomas. He keeps an eye on...
Yeah, but Thomas has problems.
You're right. You should hear him cursing when he has to turn his hand to it.
Well, just because of that?
No. He's not too skilled at handling the water wheel and the mill run either. He can wield it.
So he's not been foreman too long then?
No. My son used to run the mill, but then his wagon overturned with him inside it.
I'm sorry.
Me too, boy. And after Martin was gone, the other workers...
What happened that day?
He was transporting new stone blocks for the mill, and he had to take a detour. Since the wagon, it was after a downpour. The load must have slipped, and the whole wagon...
So he was alone, with no...
Of course not. Thomas was there too. He helped Martin to load the wagon in Sassa, and both...
Just the two of them?
No, they always did it that way. Martin didn't like... But if I had been there with them, maybe he'd still be alive. Thomas couldn't...
I'm sorry. But I'm sure...
He was a good boy.
Have you been without
A long time. Since when...
Nobody stays around?
No. These
But I
days
see
it's
bad
hard
thing.
to find a man you can rely on. Young lads...
And how many have actually...
About half a dozen. Maybe more. We always put up with them.
And what about Jane?
What are you trying to...
A pretty girl like her is...
With a large dowry because she comes from a mill? Well, she had herself a man once.
And how long did he last?
You know, he was here for a while. But back then my son was a foreman and he was a...
So, everyone started leaving when Thomas took over.
Well, Thomas is a dog on slackers. And just as well. Maybe it's harsh, but that's...
So, the moment Thomas became mill foreman, everyone started running off. Not one man could stand it here, even if they had a chance to marry Jane. Don't you think Thomas might be doing it on purpose? Sounds to me like...
That's not like him. He's a good man and...
And Jane...
Don't worry about her. She'll wed whoever I approve of. Even Thomas, if he asks for her hand.
Indeed, why would he, once he's got rid of everyone else?
That's a... God, he would...
I heard what you asked my father. You can't expect help from him. He's none too sharp these days.
And can you help me then?
No. Nobody listens to me.
Why?
Because he's afraid if someone comes who's more skilled,
And your father lets him?
he probably could, but he doesn't want to. My brother was the mill foreman before him, but last year a wagon overturned on him. Broke his back. It broke my father too. And Thomas was here the longest. He was always close to my brother.
Well, what happened to your...
And what does that have to do with this?
I don't know, you mentioned it, so I was...
There's not much to tell. A stone block that was loaded wrong, slippery...
What do you mean, no one?
No, he had Thomas with him. But Thomas couldn't lift the wagon off him, and by the time he found help...
Someone robbed him after he...
I don't know. But they took a mottled scarf which I gave him as a keepsake. He laughed when I gave it to him. He said it would make him look like a fop. But he's still...
But who'd steal a scar?
Why are you asking me? When they brought him back...
I'm sorry about what happened.
Me too. But it was his own fault.
And Thomas doesn't listen to anyone.
No. He keeps looking my way and tries to be nice, but he doesn't care what I've got to say.
I understand.
Cadê o Thomas? E aí, Thomas?
I'm honored that you should come to me. Good luck to you.
Vai, deixa eu salvar.
So what do you think about the...
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown...
I heard them say something.
So they're complaining, are they?
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me...
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty...
Maybe. But they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl.
It's not marriage they've got on their minds. They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work...
But...
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money...
But do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and...
E aí? Claro, eu vou providenciar isso, mas não, na verdade eles já estão fartos de você.
Now I think about it, probably not. You've been a pet...
Then why the hell did you start talking about it?
It's not like you do anything anyway. Apart from sitting around yelling at them.
Listen, I was being pretty reasonable, but...
We need to pick a place for the fight that isn't too public.
That's one thing.
You have any idea where we could do it?
There's a place to the north of Ledichko we can go to after sunset.
Good. Above the...
Fine.
Take your pick. There'll be 3 of us, and you can bring 2 of your friends as well. So the...
Why not? Do we have a deal?
Agreed.
Farewell.
Bom, deixa eu ver se dá pra ir pro outro caminho. Em vez de ser essa cena de sair no braço.
I hope I...
Aí, caralho,
Watch
salvou.
over you. Good day to you.
I heard you're as bad-tempered as a rat.
What?
I heard you treat the new workers like shit and don't listen...
It's their fault. They're...
Well, they were...
One more...
Então não.
Then get out. Take care now.
Não é esse caminho também não. Tem que ser então o... As duas estão marcadas.
I hope I...
Lawrence from Bodine sends word that he has...
Lawrence from Buddy. The Red.
Ah, you have it all mixed up. Peshek is from the Ratai mill.
You're right. I do have it mixed up. And Lawrence.
Ah, the Wren, of course.
Ah, I must have misheard you.
I heard you were with the miller's son when the wagon fell on him.
What of it?
I just heard some talk and I wanted to get the...
Talk.
I heard some gossip about it at the ale house. What happened? Was it really lightning that scared the horses?
What? No, there wasn't any storm. It was just the road was muddy, and so we rode closer to the edge of it.
It's a real stroke of bad luck, isn't it?
Tell me about it. If I'd been behind the wagon, it would have fallen on me too.
Why did only 2 of you go?
He always did it that way. But 2 people are enough for the trip, and if we needed an extra pair of hands...
Except at the end. there had been more of you, he might have survived.
Do you think I don't know that? I couldn't move the wagon on my own, so I went looking for help. We'd met a few travelers along the way, and I ran to find them.
I'm sorry.
Me too. Me too. I didn't want to be the mill foreman, but the last thing he ever said to me,
And I heard someone robbed him.
Robbed? What kind of...
I heard he was missing something when they brought him back.
What?
He had a scarf with him.
Really? I don't know. Maybe he lost it on the way. Or...
Well, I hope he's rested.
Amen.
So what do you think?
If I had...
I heard them.
So they're complaining, are they?
Isn't it the miller who provides?
He can't...
Except that you'll never make a decent...
What?
I heard when you've got an axe in your hand, you're more of a danger to you.
That's a lie!
Try me if you've got the guts.
I'll punch. I'll be with you.
Oxe, vai arrumar treta agora?
Fuck!
Vem?
That's...
Ah, amigão, vem cá então. E aí? Ah, foi você então que roubou. Cadê a menina? Cadê a filha do cara? Tá aqui.
Good day to you.
You're probably interested in what Tom...
Certainly am interested.
I saw it as it fell out of his pouch.
Show it to me.
Isn't this your brother's scarf?
That's it.
As I said,
He did?
nothing. I came straight to you.
Oh. I suppose I'll have to decide what...
What is it?
I was thinking you could go to him and tell him I have the scarf. But I think I'll...
As you wish.
Goodbye. Ow!
Hey, Henry.
You were right.
Did you get him angry?
We fought. And now
Well, that's that. We're done.
maybe you'd be better off some...
Maybe. But I've taken quite... See you later.
Não, calma aí. Vamos resolver essa fita aí, fi. Vamos resolver essa fita.
Go and bother someone younger. I'm not talking to you anymore.
What do you want here, you fool? Get out!
Será que eu tenho que furtar o... Calma aí, deixa eu ver um esquema então. Se eu der um bonde no bolso dele e roubar o lenço.
Nick?
Shit! Don't mess with me! Get out! What do you want here, you...
Deu ruim, pior ainda. Piorou a situação. Não é esse então. É esse aqui?
Greetings.
You're probably interested in what Thomas was hiding.
I certainly am interested.
I saw it as it fell out.
Show it to me.
Isn't this your...
That's it.
As I said,
He did.
nothing. I can't...
Oh. I suppose I'll have to just...
What is it?
I was thinking you could go to him and tell him I have the scarf.
As you wish.
Goodbye.
Good health to you.
Lawrence from Boudin's.
Lawrence from Boudin. The Wren. You had dealings with the Miller Peshek.
Ah, you have it all mixed up.
You're right.
Ah, the Wren, of course.
Ah, I must have missed... Good luck to you.
Greetings. God be with you.
Eu tô aqui falando com o Matthew.
Good day.
Problem solved.
Really?
I found out he has a soft spot.
I'd love to know what you...
It doesn't matter. But it was enough for him to pack his things and...
Jesus, it must have been something terrible.
Yes.
You know us. We'd never do that. Thank you kindly, Henry. Bye.
Ó, esse aqui ficou melhor do que...
Hey, Plop. Take care.
Bom, beleza, então deu pra concluir aquela quest. A menina vai, acho que provavelmente ela vai chapuletar o cara depois. Então a gente tem a quest da açougueira, né? A gente já tá aqui. Aproveitar que a gente já tá aqui fazer aposentar o... Já que a gente precisava dormir, né? Dar uma descansada. Vamos ver se a gente acha algum canto pra gente se... Uma 5 horinhas. Pô, deixa eu dormir, mano.
Hey, young fella, you can't sleep here.
Culpa eu.
Find a bed of your own.
Welcome.
Yeah. I'm back with the incense.
Good. Let's go to the cross in the bedroom.
Começar o ritual de purificação. Vamos lá então.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I feel a bit out of my depth. This is my first time.
Now you tell me. Well, get started. You've got the flowers, so it has to work.
Well, here goes. Pater noster quiest in canis sanctificator omen tuum.
Are you sure you're saying that right?
Shh! I mustn't be interrupted. In nominate parties et filiis et spirits etc. Ave Maria gratia plenti dominatrix tecum. Eternal light guide his way. Amen.
Amen.
E aí, deu bom?
Thank you. Please God, I can finally sleep in peace at night. Come by tomorrow to see if it worked.
Testar nossas habilidades. Ourinho pelo pagamento da... E essa aqui. Esse aqui é bom pra vender, hein? Bom, agora é 16 horas, vamos... Esperar 18 horas, vamos ver se deu bom. Se deu bom o esquema do... Usar o espírito.
So, did it work?
Oh, you're here, are you? You're lucky I didn't have to get you myself.
So you're saying I won't get my...
You get paid for results, my dear, and I haven't seen any yet.
Have you tried drinking a poppy decoction?
Do you honestly think I haven't?
Fine. I'll go and see the apothecary.
Fazer um teste, tentar então fazer em outra língua lá e ver se deu bom. Então, provavelmente era o desfecho ia ser o mesmo.
Well, no.
I command you to leave
What do you mean by that nonsense?
I'm working here. In nominate parties et filiis. In the name of Jesus Christ, leave and never return. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. O Lord, may he
Tô
rest
achando
in
que não vai dar
eternal
certo não,
peace,
tanto faz.
and may eternal light guide his
Qual
way.
o caminho ter feito a...
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please God, I can finally sleep in peace at night. Come by tomorrow to see if it worked.
Beleza, carreira, vai pro outro lado que eu vou roubar o baú aqui de novo. Drahomira. Mas eu acho que não deu bom, não. Na verdade não adiantou nada não, mas vamos ver. Acho que pra concluir a missão tem que falar com o apotecário lá.
So, did it...
Oh, you're here, are you?
So you're saying...
You get...
Fine. I'll go and see the apothecary.
Porra, o torneio vai começar com um maluco com sono, é foda. Amanhã, é amanhã. Então a missão para concluir tem que ir para Rotage. Então vou fazer o seguinte, já vai para lá.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good health.
I've got some good...
All right.
O que a gente tem para vender? Pior que é minha isso aqui. Assim, as botas só o pauzinho, tem que trocar. Acho que só isso por enquanto, velho.
Let's talk...
Well,
What about this?
that sounds pretty...
Só posso dormir 11 horas. Mano, tá com fome. Consigo dormir mais? Não. Tá mó tarde, filho.
I've got something for you. I know this is your favorite.
It is indeed. Thank you. Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
It's a bit late now. We'd be coming home in the dark.
I brought you something to...
Thanks, Henry.
Mano, é meia-noite, mano. Ela tá fazendo os bagulho aqui. Essas horas.
Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Vamos ver a cena do torneio.
A tournament that no... The law be...
I'd like to enroll...
All right.
Of course.
I'll write your name, and I need to know...
Longsword.
Good. God be with you.
Vai, galerinha, rapidones, já volto.
É o Mikeão.
Eita porra, Mike!
Eu acho que ele tá de espelho, mano.
Vou descobrir agora, vamos ficar aqui atrás da parede.
Tá
Se ele,
vindo pra cá, ele tá vindo
Se ele
pra cá.
bater em mim é porque ele
Fica
sabe
aí,
que eu tô
fica
aqui. É. Teoria confirmada.
Teoria confirmada. Ele voltou pra lá, cola aí.
Great care to maintain this group. As you prepare to break ground, you You plunge your shovel into the earth.
Tá porra. Caralho, truta. Fui mexer no túmulo aqui, maluco frito.
Into the earth.
Tá porra. Caralho, truta. Fui mexer no túmulo aqui, maluco frito, mano. Você é doido.
Cara, corre.
Ele tá aqui, ó. Ele procurou no armário ali atrás.
Corre, mano. 60 segundos, será?
Ó o Noed ali, ó.
Corre.
Ai, pô, deu de cara com ele, mano. Aí fudeu, mas o Noed dele tá lá embaixo. Você viu onde tá?
Mas já é,
eu vou me arrastar, tentar. Vai que eu consigo chegar até o portão. Tem um gancho aqui.
Agora eu não sei, velho.
Atrás de mim agora. Tá aqui comigo. Aí agora. O que você acha? Tá. Ó, o Noed tá do meu lado aqui, ó, mano. Dead by Daylight. DBD. Tchau, aranha. Cara, essa jogada foi foda, hein? Essa foi braba, jovem. Mas porra, a gente ficou no osso. Cadê um Brown pra me levantar ela? Eita porra!
Armadilha.
Nossa, a vida ficou no tipo. Mano, o bagulho. O bagulho ficou tudo deu merda. Deixa eu ver. Um Brown não tem, tá sem os bagulho de. Vou usar esse descanso rápido pra ver se. Não, mesmo assim, não liberou os bagulho dela. Pô, desculpa aí, mano, pisei no seu pé. Caralho, fiz um estrago da porra agora, hein? Tá aqui uma bola de fogo aqui. Regacei todo mundo, mano. Esse foi da hora. Tá aqui, ó. Já. Desistiu de mim. Ah, Liland, filha da puta. Na hora que eu ia matar a Ana. Tá o cone. Olha o bichão bugado ali, ó. Ixi, mano.
Uns idiotas estão tentando invadir aquele prédio.
Você é um tiro por um motivo. Porque ele tá no comando.
Nossa.
Estão precisando de uma ajuda?
Porra! Sabia. Era esse que eu tava com receio de acontecer. Não matar essa porra aqui.
É você agora?
Sou eu e a aranhona aqui, cara a cara.
Mas você não tem nada de vida?
Não, ela me deu um hit agora. Eu tô com 1 de vida.
Mas você não tem vida pra você curar?
Não, não tenho vida. Tenho outras poções. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho aqui.
Não, mas ela tá com 3, mano. Mata ela.
Mas e se eu... Então, o foda é que, tipo assim...
Se você matar ela, as pequenas morrem, mano. Se você matar ela, as pequenas morrem. Aí vai ficar só a outra lá.
Ah, mano. Ah, pensei que ela não tinha morrido, porque ela ficou em pé ainda.
Agora você consegue curar eu?
Ó, os caras tá na casa do fusível aqui, ó. O cara me derrubou. Vai me esfaquear ainda, quer ver? Sabia. Mas foi isso mesmo. Ele me derrubou e deve me esfaquear.
Helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Capítulo 1, algo não cheira bem. São Paulo, Brasil, 8h15 da noite.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to...
Ah, ele matou o próprio inimigo. Demorou. Valeu, bichão. Ele matou o próprio amigo, caralho.
I prefer it fresh, but still, beggars, choosers.
Cavalo dado no céu dos dentes é foda, hein? Esse Astarion. Tô me sentindo Michael Myers agora. Vem cá, Kimberly, vem. Uai, mano, não dá pra me esfaquear ela, não? Pô, morri? Pô, a Kimberly me deu um abraço. A decepção de quem não pôde esfaquear uma pessoa. Ai, vou levar nas costas. Ah, era só as costas aí, vacilão. Nossa, ela te ignorou literalmente. Aí não deu, caralho. Eu dei 360 nela e não deu. Ah, mano, o que esse povo tá fazendo aqui, velho? Sério, que é... Cadê o salsicha? Cadê o fuzil? Olha o salsicha ligando a bateria. O salsicha tava ligando o carro ali, velho. Aham. Desistiu. Eita porra. Jump scare. Cortemos. Bora continuar então o torneio.
The first combatant will be Jake the Steak, a brewery hand from Ratai, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skellets from the company of Sir Ranzig Cobbler. Let us wish the combatants luck.
E aí, vai liberar ela?
Prepared for the first duel.
Libera a luta pra nós.
Witness a duel with longswords.
God damn! Down.
A vitória é nossa. Machado e escudo.
Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Take that!
Ô louco, amigão.
Did that hurt? Give up. Ow. Well ended. Fucker! Bring it.
É, amigão. Vencemos o duelo.
He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round. Entering the arena now will be Stephen of Dvorets, spearman in the company of Soradzik Kobilar. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Soradzik Kobilar. Welcome, our warriors!
Vamos lá ver se vai dar bom.
All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Eita porra.
Giving up already?
Ô louco, vilhão. Eu não consigo acertar o cara, truta.
Jesus Christ! Is the... Wait,
Ô, louco, mano. Não consigo acertar nenhum golpe no cara. Não dá, esse cara é brabo mesmo, esse aqui, hein? Esse aqui é o cara nervoso, hein?
The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. The combatants will engage in a duel with
Eu acho que tem que pegar mais a manha do combate, porque não consigo dar essas esquivas perfeitas igual os caras.
Galax!
Ô, louco, ó, o cara me batendo.
What's the matter? Lost your balls? Give up? Shit! God damn!
Olha lá, mano.
Had enough?
Consigo acertar o cara, mano. O cara ganha de novo.
Lords and ladies, gentlefolk.
Porra, perdemos o torneio.
Welcome to the renowned Rattay Tournament!
I'd like to win.
You'll have to wait a few days.
Ah, então deixa pra lá.
Farewell.
Espírito, então tá, vamos atrás do apotecário pra gente poder...
The first combatant will be Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian.
É aqui, né?
Do you know anything about getting
the wrestler's dead? I might know a bit.
Oh, come now, Konyash. You helped me once before.
Fine, you're right, Henry. I'm interested in occult teachings and a bit of alchemy. It's far more than just...
To help a village woman from Ledechko. He visits her every night.
You don't say. Now this is interesting.
Yes, exactly. Her house is...
To put it vulgarly, my lad. To put it vulgarly.
Now that's what I wanted to hear.
Well, I'd like to learn at least one. But the only book I know that contains...
I've no idea what that means.
The spell's written in a forbidden book. A book that's in Latin and kept under lock and key in the monastery. It...
Do you want me to steal the book?
If you want to get rid of that Rev, when you bring me that book, we can cast the spell together.
Fine.
You'll find it in the monastery library. But it won't be easy to get in. Truth.
I'll try.
Vou ter que invadir o monastério. Aí vai ser tenso, hein? Do aquário. Aproveitar que eu já tô aqui, deixa eu falar com a... Falar com a Teresa aqui na... Teresa não, a... Esqueci o nome da mulher. A Inês.
How are you?
I asked around. Father Francis is doing well in Sassa. Yes?
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed?
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and at St. James.
Wait, I remember the last time. We had to go to...
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work at Master Hagen.
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age?
So you agree you'll go and work for Hagen?
Isn't that what I just said? Goodbye.
Beleza. Tem que falar com o Hagen agora.
My respects.
The bailiff sent me.
That's right. I'm searching.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I'm...
Ah, I see.
Do you have any particular...
Well...
Well, yes, but the bailiff said...
Well, I want a woman who's capable of...
Young?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food.
I understand. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course.
I also heard that you need workers to carry,
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. Decent people.
But I need...
Enough. I won't have such... Farewell.
Falar com as pessoas, interessados em trabalhar estavam esperando.
Do you have any...
Well...
Well, yes, but...
Well...
Young?
What?
I understand.
God be with you.
Conclui essa missão. Onde é que eles vão estar? É aqui atrás? Será que é aqui em cima? Não.
God save you.
Are you here on account of the...
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
What did you do?
I work for my father.
Doing what?
He was Moimir.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot. How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my...
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word.
I don't know.
So you're probably here about carrying water?
Aye.
That's all?
That's what...
That's enough for...
Goodbye.
God be with you.
You're here about the water?
I am.
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you...
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda, the winch, right?
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I...
We're not finished yet. Are you here because...
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's... But now I want to carry water at least. Since...
Am I invisible or what?
Well, there's also the option...
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break it.
Am I invisible or what?
Carrying shit is hard work. A job for a real...
If you think it's so great...
I've got a job. But beggars can't be choosers.
So now I'm a beggar. Maybe I really shouldn't...
Sorry. No. I heard you lot don't want to...
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him. He didn't even really ask me any...
What would you give me?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in? All I have is a straw.
Well, if I get you the job, will you show me how to...
I could.
Not talking to me?
Deal.
You're just going to pretend...
And how are you...
Not very well.
Sure.
What for?
And what about soldiering? That's real, man.
It is. And I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were... Only... Auntie smart.
No doubt. I know every...
So?
Not yet. I'll...
Well, I hope...
Not talking to me?
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're
Wheels. God be with you.
Ring. É o torneio desde o começo ou é...
Lords and ladies, gentlefolk, good Fred. The Lord be praised.
I'd like to enroll.
All right.
Vamos tentar mais uma vez, vai.
I'll write your name, and I need to know what.
Short sword.
Good. May the Lord watch you.
Aí já vou cair contra o cara lá que é...
The first combatant will be Pavel Kolrobak from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Ok, e aí, vamos? filhão, mexe. Mexe com nós agora.
Change weapons for the second bout. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Desistiu?
In the second duel, he is Henry of Galax. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai tourney.
Ixi, esse cara aqui é foda.
The first combatant will be Henry of Galax from the company of Sir Ratai Kubla. And he will face Calder o' the Tar, Catchbowl of the Ratai Bailiff. Welcome, our warriors.
Esse é brabo.
The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Caraca, filhão. Tá louco, bruto. Tô até com sangrando na testa.
And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
perder pro mano aqui. Pô, o cara esquiva tudo que eu faço, mano. Caraca, filhão. Já era, perdi. Tem que treinar mais. Me falta força ainda.
Lords and ladies, gentlefolk, good friends and neighbors, welcome to the renowned Karate
Já falei com a Inês, acho que.
Yeah.
God be with.
The bailiff.
That's.
Why offer the...
Ah.
Do you have any...
Well.
Well, yeah.
Well.
Young.
What?
I understand. I also...
Yes.
It will benefit.
Of course.
I also heard that you...
It's not dignified to talk of such decent people.
But I need...
Enough. I want... Good luck to you.
Falar com a Inês. O negócio. Qual arma que eu tô? Com a crista de galo. Vou aproveitar e... Falta de malha derruba meu carisma. Eu tenho que trocar a bota, minha bota tá furida. Cadê a bota? Aqui. Puta, pior que eu não tenho nenhum sapato. Sei que é silencioso, mas fazer o quê? Tá melhor do que o meu que tá fudido.
God be with you.
I asked.
You talk.
I asked.
Wait.
That one.
You're...
So you agree?
Isn't that what I just said? Take care. Take care. Good luck then.
I'm glad.
You're here about...
Aye.
So, do you want the job?
I do.
So tell...
I was a miner, then a farm laborer.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was no...
I liked them all, but they were always sending me...
Pickman.
Actually, my real name...
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the...
Besides water.
What? That'd be a new one. No, it's not a...
What happened with the bailiff?
That peacock, what was strutting... He told me he'd no time to listen to a buff...
How are you holding up?
What can I tell you?
Well, I could put in a good...
Fair enough.
No, you dolt. It's just a saying.
Ah, right.
Treasurer, you say?
I see you're a smart man. A man who knows a thing or two about the world.
Mm-hmm.
I've
never heard of her. Who's she?
She was a great queen.
Magical, eh?
No, it's true.
I see.
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off.
Ah, forget it. I'm not interested.
But I don't...
Tough luck then.
Goodbye.
I'm glad to see.
You're one of the people in...
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first I'll ask...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters.
At the mines?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft. And I hope... Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordship?
I have no idea what they're...
All right.
How badly do you...
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long...
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees?
The bailiff said he couldn't get a word out.
Well, he's not the most popular
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked...
You might be right.
How are you holding...
You mean this here? Well...
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Galax. Oh.
But can you handle carrying water?
Sure I can. Like I said, my arm's fine.
There's one more option.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but...
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about after?
It won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care...
I'm glad to hear that. If that's...
Beleza, esse aqui vai...
That's enough for now.
Goodbye.
I'm glad to...
You're interested in...
I am.
I agree.
What? But I want the work.
What makes you...
I was the owner of a mine.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a...
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a...
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need...
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know.
There's also the
Are you trying to insult me?
True.
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, but,
And the bailiff complained.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was...
Well. How are you holding up in...
Not too well. I've tried offering my
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show...
Well, if he gives you a chance to
What would you give me if I...
So that's how it is it? An honest...
Come now. I just want to help.
All right. I don't have anything. But I know the armourer.
Nah, no good. I already know enough.
I've nothing else to offer.
That's enough for now.
Teresa quer que eu arranque trabalho para Antônio e...
You're just going to pretend I'm not here. How are you?
What do you want?
I want to work. And
It's true. Do you know how to cook?
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles?
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though.
Look, I already have more
But I really need...
So does everyone else.
None of them has a husband on his death.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune.
What did you do in...
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's...
What else could I do?
All right. I'll think about it.
And you'll tell him to take me right. Goodbye.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all the groceries
Onda.
How's it going?
Are you here on account?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
What did you...
I
Doing what?
He...
Really? So you're probably here about carrying water?
Aye.
That's all? And what would you give...
I've got...
Oh, come now.
Mother told me I should go and help.
What happened with... That's enough.
Take care.
God bless.
You're here about... Ham. Hold your horses.
What for?
I heard you lot don't want to talk.
I don't know much. He didn't even...
What trade?
I worked in... I was.
We're not finished. Are you here?
Well, I'd rather be back. But now...
What would you give?
What could I give when I don't...
Well, if I get you...
I could.
Deal. I know everything.
So?
Not yet.
Well...
I'll bear that in...
Good luck then.
Vou falar pra ele quem então.
Jesus Christ. I know everything I need to...
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn...
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their...
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else.
Vincent.
Vincent? Never heard of him.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
Antonia.
What? Oh,
yeah. Is that a problem? You know,
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear.
She can handle the job.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me.
To carry water.
So we have one.
Cornelis é o Pedra.
Tonda.
The winch. Ought to be good with a butt.
To carry water.
So we have one person.
Peter.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a...
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for...
Vasil. Goes...
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines. And
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose.
Carrying shit.
Good. One person.
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now,
I chose a cook as well.
Tell me who you chose, and
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was...
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen. Goodbye.
Beleza. Concluímos a missão do aquário para falar quem vai trabalhar e quem não vai trabalhar. Falar com o apotecário agora então.
Do you know
The restless dead?
Oh, come.
Fine. I'm interested.
To help her... He visits her every...
You don't.
Yes, exactly.
To put it...
Now that's...
Well,
I've no...
The spells?
Do you want me to...
If you want to get... When you bring me that book...
Fine.
You'll find it...
I'll try.
Beleza, aqui também é o esquema do... Eu vou ter o livro lá do... Bom, agora também falta só... Calma aí. Tem a ruína. Troncos no rio, ocasião faz o ladrão, faça uma prata, peles. Então vamos fazer o seguinte. Faz esse daqui. Porque aqui também tá do lado.
Yeah.
Fresh bread.
Yeah.
A gente faz o seguinte. Deixa eu ver um outro pocotó. Então aqui, ó, na casa de banho, né? Quer que tenha estábulo aqui. E tem estábulo. Estábulo. Berk não tem. Protege também não tem. Tazava. Não. Monastério não. Usa. Cálice. E, obviamente que não. Era que eu. Não era. E aqui. Pra cá primeiro pra ver qual é que é. do amanhecer, né? Porque cadê o dono dos cavalos?
Good day to you.
I'd like to buy a...
Well now.
I have.
Nothing but the best. Is there one in... Oh, the best sauce I ever saw. Strong,
but...
Well, he ain't the most fragrant, actually.
Maybe some...
Oh, she's a pretty good horse. He said them, Paul.
Maybe some...
A fine horse, one of the best. Oh, 7.
Maybe some other...
Deixa quieto então.
Farewell.
Outro lugar que tem cavalo é onde mesmo? Ah, é aqui. Cadê o ladrão?
He won't get away! Stop him, someone! Stop him, someone! Thief! Thief! I'll get you! Catch him!
Yeah!
Thief! Thief!
Yeah!
Cadê o cara?
Somebody help me!
Get him!
Catch him!
Pega, Pugenta, pega.
Is that all you've got? Well, that's the end of you.
Oh, cara, truta.
You showed him. Thank you.
Thanks.
Vai roubar ninguém nunca mais. Quero cogumelo, as frutas.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Nossa, perdi metade da vida.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounded.
Yeah. Yeah. God be with. I found that.
Really?
Yes.
Thank for all the saint.
You're welcome.
I will.
I'd like you to.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have to have.
Well,
Então.
I'll think it over.
May the Lord watch.
Cadê o...
God be with you.
I'd like to.
Well, now.
I have.
Nothing but. Is there one in. I'll miss him. He's a gentle, loyal stallion.
Maybe some other.
Strong and swift. And there's none as brave.
Surely you'll knock something off the price if I trade in my old. Are we agreed?
Well, a little. Done. May the Lord watch over you.
E qual é que é com a roupinha do cavalo? Vamos ver se esse daqui é rápido mesmo, porque o Pegasus era brabo. Tem uma coisa que o Pegasus.
Yeah. 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 Ah!
Nossa, me enrosquei na árvore. Ah não, o Pegasus é mais lento. Mas ele tem mais vigor. Vou manter por enquanto no Splinter. Lembra que tinha outro lugar aqui, ó.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I'd like you to...
Are you serious? You want...
I feel quite hungry. I'd like to buy...
I'm glad to hear it. Have you looked them over?
I have.
The best there are. Is there one in particular you... A wonderful Arab stallion. Heavenly. When you look into those eyes of his, you'd swear he was...
Maybe some...
Deixa eu lá ver os cavalos primeiro.
Take care.
Onde tá a porra dos cavalos? Vamos tocar os cavalos que essa mulher vende. O estábulo supostamente é aqui, não?
I'd like to buy a...
I'm glad to hear it. Have you looked them over?
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're... Sure. Farewell.
Coisa que tá com... Todos os cavalos é pior que o meu. Tirar esse bagulho dele que é zoado. Mas deixa eu ver se ela...
Farewell.
Cabeça simples, cabeça de nobre. Ferradura de nobre.
Can we do something?
You are right, Pinch. All right. Been a pleasure.
Deixa pra lá, depois eu levanto essa verba. Cadê o outro Gabinete que eu comprei preto?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tá, vou fazer o seguinte. Vem pra cá. Ver qual que é aquela missão ali. E aí a gente vai ali na Teresa e dorme e é isso.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm interested.
And what is it?
I'll certainly need...
That can be arranged, but you'll...
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Tá porra. Não rola. Aqui nem a casa do verdugo.
Look what I've done.
Well, I never.
Ela é boa pra espetar os caras.
Leave me be. What am I to do? No.
Eita porra, aí não... O cara aí salvei, não era pra ter salvado. Puta foda que eu vou... Ah, de trás.
Leave me be. What am I to do?
Mas o cara vai querer sair no braço comigo.
Well landed. Now you're done for.
Deixa ele me batendo, ver o que acontece.
Yeah. Close it.
Take your hardware.
I understand.
Não dá pra conversar com o cara, mano. Esperar passar um dia, vamos ver se ele... Se ele vai embora, o que que acontece?
What is he after now?
Aí é foda, não vou conseguir fazer essa missão porque eu bati no cara da outra vez.
Leave me be. What am I to do? Guard! I see a... Help! Arrest that thief! I see a thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief! Guard, come here quick! There's a thief over there! I see a thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief! Guard!
Os dois caras fogem, é foda.
Thief! I see a thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief! Guard! Thief! I see a thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief!
God be with you. See you later.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Guard, come here quick! There's a thief over there! I see a thief! Guard! Thief!
O que vai acontecer? A gente volta o save e para por aqui.
I see a thief! Guard! Guard! Guard, come here quick! There's a thief over there! Thief! Help! Arrest that thief!
God's bless. See you later.
Thief! I see a thief! Guard! Guard, come here quick! There's a thief over there! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief! Guard, come here quick! There's a thief over there! I see a thief! Guard! Guard! Thief! I see a thief! Guard!
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Help! Arrest that thief!
Away right now.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law. Surrender now! Hear me? Someone saw this, definitely.
What on earth? God, a thief!
Are you pulling my... But I was just...
Guard! People! Come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread. Pour yourself a right? Leave me be. What am I to do?
Mas como é que eu vou fazer essa quest se o cara fica dando perna e corre de mim?
No! Bread! Bread! Rolls and
Watch it.
pretzels.
You can't draw your weapon here. Put that weapon away, but... You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You were seen... Well...
Baked goods, fresh
That much? I don't...
You don't pay?
Jail?
Get moved. I hope. And
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Então, supostamente eu vou ver. Tem mais um. Fiquei preso.
after.
Eu não posso sair, não? Onde que era a casa do cara mesmo? Acho que... não era essa daqui. Era por aqui, eu não lembro mais onde é que o cara mora. Ah, tá, na verdade era pra cá, que eu lembro aqui, ó. Vou lá rapidinho ver se...
Stay here and...
No! I just can't. What's to become of me?
You sent me to the miller, eh?
What?
You're lucky. He really did owe me, and he was so shocked he gave it all to... What do you need then?
Why is that girl standing here crying?
I executed her husband.
What?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while, I...
Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company. And no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me...
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind. They might look sideways at you, too.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that crying girl have a...
None she knows of. You could help her, though.
Me?
Alishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me.
Why do you want to find her family?
I do. She's a splendid woman, but I'd never want to keep her here against her.
What would she have to put?
A lot. Most of the townfolk wouldn't give her the time of day, at least not in public. If we had children...
That doesn't sound like a very...
It's not all bad. It's a well-paid job and even respected in a...
How can I find out?
Try asking Alishka herself. She knows a thing or two about them.
All right.
My thanks.
What have I ever done to anyone?
Can you help me with...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of...
All right. Now, bake.
Herman sent me. Don't despair.
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I... Don't you have any kin?
No. And then I ended up with that man of mine. I always knew he'd get...
Didn't your husband have any?
Maybe.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his...
That's all I need.
Tô loucão. Eu não tinha um bagulho de... que curava a ressaca? Cadê o cara?
Can you help me with...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First you have...
Well...
Bom, não foi de tudo mal, não deu certo o esquema da missão. Tô com -1, por quê? Voltar pra cá. O jogo vai travar, quer ver? Você quer travar.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
God grant you...
Do you know Elishka?
The one that's with the executioner now.
That's her.
Life can be How should I know? Now, if you don't...
If Elishka stays with the executioner, it'll end up...
Christ, oh, all right.
Where can I find him?
He's suffering with some ailment, so no doubt he'll be lying in his chambers above his study, on the top floor of the rat house. Good luck to you.
My respects.
The bailiff said...
That's another matter.
Is it possible to find...
You think we keep records of every serve?
But I thought that in the rat...
Boy, the books are for recording pacts.
Elishka won't be happy about that.
Elishka? You don't mean the one who married into the Mishek family?
Yes.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek. He had a son. A nice, polite lad.
Well,
I'm glad to hear it. I was...
And where are the Mishaks living now?
A stone's throw from Rate by the small fish pond.
Thanks.
God be with you.
Onde é que eles moram?
Master don't even.
Nossa.
Goodbye.
Cara, meio grosso, não? Nem fale comigo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tá, pô, calma aí, cavalo, calma aí. Tem ninguém em casa não?
What do you want?
I've got information about Elishka's fine, only
Never heard of her. Get lost.
she's your nearest kin. Elishka's part.
I won't
I could make it worth.
Really?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to.
What do I care about some useless...
This. Agree?
I'd almost... You took... Send her here, then. But don't let her think she'll...
That sounds...
And if I hear a peep...
Find salvation.
Que brecha, hein?
Yeah.
Eu acho que é melhor ela ficar com o verdugo.
Yeah. 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 Elishka's looking.
She is, but she's not happy.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? Ah, so...
I have. I tracked them down.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be...
Ok.
What do you want? I'm not. I've wept enough.
It's a bit of a change since my last...
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked the...
That's true.
So, did you find...
I did. I found your...
But...
They're They're not very nice people, Alicia.
Life is never easy, but at least I'd have a...
You're right.
Goodbye.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and,
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to retire, and it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me. It grieved me when she married that waste. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I don't want her to leave, but...
Uai, mas eu já falei, acabei de falar com ele.
have you made your mind?
I can't decide, but at least I'd have a...
Herman could give you a family, too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. But...
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever... He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care, and he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't...
But... Did he really say...
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said...
That's true. We used to meet. By all that's holy. May the Lord... Herman,
Yes?
can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Agora vamos tomar banho, vamos.
Thank you, Henry. I've a feeling with her...
You will. The two of you...
Thank you, Hal.
Think nothing of it.
It did. God almighty. I've got Alishka.
Beleza, então concluímos a missão do Verdugs. Ajudamos ele. Bom, tem a missão do pássaro, mas é isso aí. Vamos salvar o progresso. Depois a gente continua. É isso aí, clã. A gente vai ficando por aqui nessa live. Pra quem colou, a gente agradece pela presença. Valeu pela aquela moral de sempre. Tamo junto. Excelente final de semana pra todo mundo. Muito obrigado. Fui.